Hi, my name is Mohit Vash, and I run the global identity and access practice for Azure Cybersecurity. Now, in my role, working with clients all across the globe, irrespective of the vertical size, location, or uh, their IAM maturity, uh, we often get asked one question. Um, Customers want to know if their IAM program is serving them well. They want to know that the investment that they have made in the products, are they continuing to help them the same way they had envisaged when they first bought the products? And as all of us would agree, uh, building and growing an IAM program, it is important that you have the right technology. IAM industry, we know, is growing through a consolidation and evolution. There has been a lot of impact of mergers and acquisitions. Very prominent vendors were very important a few years ago. Customers clearly invested in CA, in RSA, in Evidian, Liberman. There's so many more. They have been absorbed into other technologies, or maybe they have exited the IAM landscape altogether. Uh, this leaves our customers in a situation where they got to decide what are they going to do with their legacy IAM investment that they have. Now, we also notice another trend. The new technology developments like artificial intelligence or robotics or machine learning. Now, these technology enhancements or developments, they are making their way into mainstream usage via modern IAM products. So, in such a situation where customers may be using legacy IAM technology at the same time, the world is seeing next gen enhancements. This is a big question. This is a big dilemma for customers. What should they do? Because moving to a new platform is not really like flicking a switch. It involves a lot of processes, lot of it's a big program actually. You have to take everyone together. You have to take care of the investments that you have made over the years. What is going to happen to that? So, if we look at it, there are two broad paths to move forward on. If you want to incrementally enhance, incrementally transform, and ease the new technology in, you still think that you have the right technology in place, you can incrementally transform. And for that, you would definitely need a mechanism to continue getting support for the technology, even if the OEM vendor support is missing. You may want to get a new feature developed, you may want to get a custom enhancement built, you want to work with someone who knows the in and out of the product, even though your primary support mechanism is not as powerful as it used to be. So looking for a managed services provider that can continue to provide support on that technology that becomes very critical. Now, managed services in this situation is not just going to be keeping the lights on and answering trouble tickets. No, you would want to go on a mechanism where someone helps you transform your existing IAM investment, even though that's not the most favorite product out there still, but it has served you in the past. So you can enhance it. You can utilize your existing investment by adding new capabilities like robotics or risk governance or rapid application onboarding. Now, application onboarding is a very important area. Oftentimes, IAM product is sitting and it's not connected to applications. There's still manual fulfillment going on. You can solve all of those problems. So you should look for a partner who can help you, not just support you with the legacy technology, but also has approaches and ideas to transform it incrementally in a manner that tomorrow when you decide to move to a different product, your investments in this activity are protected. So that's the first path for those organizations who determine that they can still continue to derive benefit from their IM investment for several years. Now, if you think, on the other hand, that you are ready, and that determination is extremely important. If you think that you are ready to move to the next gen technology, utilize the modern IAM products out there that really embody the machine learning concept, the self services concept, passwordless authentication concept. There's so many new things coming up which were not there, which are not mainstream at even 3 or 4 years ago. So if you are ready to move to those technologies, customers have often expressed their apprehensions. How do they leverage what all configuration has been done in the previous product, and how do they go to the new technology? Would they have to spend the same time all over again? That's one very important aspect. One very big concern is, are we going to bother our application owners again? Are we going to go to them again that, hey, we came to you 2 years ago with a set of questions, you wanted to profile your applications, and now we are back again because we have something cool. So are we going to utilize their time as well? So these are some very important concerns. Then one important concern is that, what's it going to look like? I mean, is it going to be a lift and shift? Maybe everything gets moved to the new platform, and then one day you decide, okay, from this day onwards, there's going to be a new product that is going to be used. How can you ease the user experience? Can you build a single interface behind which both technologies can coexist while you move systems from one system to one app, a product to another? So there are various approaches. You should look for someone who can, not only help you with these kind of experiences from a 360-degree perspective, utilizing your investment. If you can reuse that, that's great. Second is user experience. You do not want folks to be getting confused, which is my primary system. So they should continue getting a singular interface, singular experience. That's very important. Your partner should be able to think about these aspects. And of course, how can you use accelerators here? That's very important. That's a third important aspect. Whatever was done in the old school manner, uh, 3 or 4 years ago, this time around, what are the lessons learned? Can we utilize those lessons? Can we automate things? Can we not make the mistakes that slowed us down the previous time when things were implemented? So you should look for someone who has that kind of a approach of engineering approach of going about things. And then fourth point, very important, all of this requires solid project management capabilities, because when you are moving to a new technology, you already have some expectations set as against a greenfield program. This time around, people have some expectations set. So your IAM partner must be able to manage the product in a way that you exceed those internal customer expectations. That benchmark has already been set. So August does help in these areas. We do provide help our customers with keeping the lights on of their existing environment, as well as incrementally transform it, add new capabilities if you decide to stick with your existing investment. On the other hand, if you decide to move to a modern IAM platform, we can definitely bring in our accelerators that can extract configuration from so many legacy IAM systems, and then bring that into a context neutral format, which is then exported into modern IAM products. We use a technology called Palm very effectively there, and we would be happy to speak to you about that. So which path is more appropriate for you? Do you want to stick with the older technology for a while, still giving you returns, or do you want to move to a newer technology? Well, that in itself is an interesting discussion. Over the years, we have developed some heuristics, some checklists. Write to us. Let's get in touch. Let's get talking. We can help you decide what is the right path for you. And then, yeah. So happy working with IAM. Bye bye.